Hello and welcome to PnTutorials. In the previous video, we saw how to create and use a database table. In this video tutorial, we will see how to add or insert data rows in a database table. Before going to practical examples, let's quickly review the insert statement. There are mainly two methods of insert statements. In the first method, we use insert into clause, then name of the table, space, values, and inside parentheses, we provide values separated by comma. Please note, the values provided here must match the order of the column names. If you change the sequence, the inserted values will get stored incorrectly or there would be an error while adding the data rows. In the second method, we enter the insert into clause, then the name of the table. In the first parenthesis, we insert column names, the keyword values, and in second parenthesis, we enter values separated by comma. Again, the values must be in column name order given in the first parenthesis. We can add multiple data rows using this method. Let's see some practical examples. Log into your MySQL database using your credentials. I will create a new school database here using SQL statement. Create database school semicolon, press enter. Then select the school database, use school semicolon, press enter. Now I will create a new database table by pasting the SQL statement. You can pause and copy the SQL statement or check out my previous video. Press enter. Once the database table is created, describe the database table structure using describe students semicolon, press enter. Here you can see our database table has 5 columns named ID, first name, last name, class and age. The ID and age are integer or numeric values, while first name, last name and class are string values. Let's enter some data rows in our students table. Let's use the first method, which is without column names. Insert into table name, which is students, space, values. In parenthesis, for the first column, which is ID, I would enter null, means I am not providing any value, but this column has auto increment. So even if we don't provide a value, the database system will auto assign an incremental numeric value. As this is the first record, it should insert number 1 value for our first record, comma. The next column, first name, inside single or double quotes, enter the first name. I would enter John, single quote complete, comma. Last name, I would enter Doe, single quote complete, comma. The class, I would enter first. And the age of the student, let's enter 5. Please note, here we are providing an integer values. And for integer value, no need to use single or double quote. Complete the parenthesis and semicolon to end the SQL statement. Press enter. And once we press enter, we should have one data row in our students table. And we can confirm that using select star from students semicolon, press enter. And we can see the recently added data row. And our ID column has automatically assigned the value 1. Now let's use the second method. I will type insert into students space in first parenthesis. Let's change the column order this time. I will enter age, comma, class, comma, first underscore name, comma, and last underscore name. Parenthesis complete. This time I have defined the column names and I haven't included the ID column, which is auto increment, so it should automatically assign the next numeric values. Space values in second parenthesis. Now remember, in the second parenthesis we must provide values in order to the column name order given in the first parenthesis. So this time I will add the values, like the first value would be age, let's say 6. In double quotes, let's use double quotes this time. The class second, double quote complete, comma. The first name, I would use Ankur, double quote complete, comma. And the last name, Complete the parenthesis and semicolon to terminate the SQL statement. Press enter and one more data row was added successfully. Before we confirm that, let's add multiple rows this time. I will press the up arrow key to load previously executed SQL statement. Change the values. Keep the age 6, class second. I would change the first name to Steven and last name maybe Thomas. And this time, instead of closing the SQL statement here, I will add comma, and again in another parenthesis I will add second data row values 5, then the class first, comma, then the first name Kevin, comma, the last name would be Hall. Complete the parenthesis, semicolon, press enter, and this time 2 data rows added successfully. Using this method, we can add 2 or more data rows in a database table. Let's confirm if the data rows were added successfully. Select star from students, press enter, and we can see the recently added data rows, and even we didn't define ID column values, it automatically assigned the next incremental values to respected data rows. So in this video, we learned about the insert into SQL statement, and this insert into SQL statement is used to add 1 or more data rows to a database table. I hope the tutorial was easy to understand and follow. If the tutorial was helpful to you, like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.